Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Tourist Bus Simulator. No, your eyes do not deceive you. I thought I had an hour to kill, so I thought, why not let's jump into some Tourist Bus Sim. We've not played this for ages. Not live anyway. No drama today though. We're going for the minibus, and we're just going to go into free play. Just going to run one of those island runs that I've got set up. We've done a couple of videos offline on the channel, but nothing live for quite some time. In fact, I think it was July the last time that I ran this live. Don't think there's been any updates to it since. But yeah, just a bit of a bonus stream. I was going to play it anyway, so I thought I'd just kick it off. So let's get into it. Hope everybody's well. Hey Lee, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, let's jump in. I'm hoping that I remember how to even drive the thing. Because it's been a while, and that's how it gets, doesn't it? Right, let's get everything sorted out. We need the... let me put the engine on first, that might help. Right, good, that's that done. Let's do what we need to do in this menu first, I think. Parking brake I'll just leave on for now. Get the aircon. That's a bit warm, isn't it? What about 21? 21's about right. Let's pop back to here. We've got that on. Destination on. Hopefully we'll now get some people joining us. Let's have a look outside. Yeah, here they go. I'm good, thanks mate. Yeah, I'm not bad. Right, we'll get all these loaded in. Been desperate for some updates to this. Just want those shuttle services to work, but not yet, unfortunately. Don't know what is happening. I've even dropped out of the Discord, to be honest, because there wasn't a lot going on in there. I wasn't learning anything new, which was a shame. And of course Fernbus is coming out fairly soon. Oh, we hope it is. Alright, let's go. So, Puerto del Rosario is the first stop. 35 kilometres. Can't remember actually how many stops I've put in this route, but I know it's a decent run. Don't worry, Lee. No, it's alright. Don't worry at all. I'm in the same boat. That's why some of the live streams throughout August were a bit here and there, really. Holidays, all that stuff. Right, let's go. Hello Stace, how are you doing? Just having a little bonus stream. We'll be back tonight, of course, with a bit of Train Sim World. I think, as I said the other night, we're going to run the 187 because the 187 is a bit of a beast, and I want to run that on a longer one. I did do a video on it yesterday, but it was only a short run, so we'll give it a good blast tonight, I think. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, Stace, yeah. Okay, round the roundabout. Let's run the gauntlet and not look left. Oh wow, look at that. Put some brakes in. Oh, it's really... do you know what? Because I'm playing this in my office on the monitor rather than the TV. Usually when I play it on the TV I'm sat sort of 8 to 10 feet away. And it's surprising when you're playing it on a monitor that's right in front of you. Your field of view changes so much. I feel like I'm sat right on top of it. It's bizarre. But I'll get there. because when I'm playing it on the TV, you can kind of see the left and right hand sides of your screen all in one view, whereas with this, you're kind of flicking your eyes left and right, especially on a roundabout. It's a bit confusing. But you know my driving in this is terrible anyway, so you know you've come to expect it now. It's half the reason I've picked the minibus. It'll save me swearing. But I can see now on Train Sim why PC players ask for the field of view setting, which there isn't at the moment. There is no field of view setting, but I can imagine if you sat on top of the monitor like I am right now, you do want to push it out a little bit. Feels like, just now, it feels like you sat on top of the steering wheel. It's very odd. I suppose you get accustomed to it after a while, but... Right, brake, brake, brake. I'm still sliding the brakes on occasion. It's difficult to get used to that. And the braking on the different buses, it's all different as well. But as long as we don't have any crashes. Usually there's somebody in the chat counting how many crashes I've had, which is a little bit unfair, isn't it? Alright, let's skid the brakes again. Oh, actually that was alright. I need to look if anybody's coming though. Alright, good. Let's go. 14 kilometres to the first stop. You always play on the monitor, yeah, you do, yeah. The thing is, though, I think if you've always played on the monitor, I think it's just what you get used to, isn't it? I think in this game there's a lot of movement because you know there's a lot of bends, isn't there? In Train Sim, you're kind of in a straight line, pretty much, so it's not as taxing on the eyes. How's Train Sim World 3? Pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's a definite step up from Train Sim World 2. Have you got Train Sim World, Lee? I can't remember if you play Train Sim World. I know you play on the Xbox, don't you? Generally, I mean. With this game though, as I said right at the top of the stream, I have not played it anywhere near sort of to the level of what I was playing it when it first came out. But like today, when I do dip back into it, I actually quite enjoy it. I'm quite enjoying this run now. We've only just started. It's going to be quite a long run. In fact, let me show you the map. You can see where we are. We started off at Corralejo at the top. So we've done this one before. We've done it a couple of times, I think. Corralejo's right at the top. That's where we are, the green arrow. So we're down near the airport currently. Then we're going all the way south through Costa Calma, Morro Jebel, and then we get to the off-road section at Carfetti right down the other end. That's what we're doing. Hopefully we get there in one piece. Kicking off today, by the way, about 6:30 tonight for Train Sim World. If you fancy it. There's an old BMW that isn't meant to be a BMW in front. Oh, come on. You must have heard me say that. Right, here we go. Good luck is all you're saying. Oh no, I nearly hit that water hydrant then. That's looking at the chat. I nearly went sideways. Oh dear me, I'll have to just read the chat when I'm on a straight. Oh, I remember this run now, actually. We've got to go and pick somebody up on the other side. I meant to fix this. We pick someone up on the other side, we come across the middle of the road, and then we're back on track again, so let's just quickly do that. When I've set the route up, I've put the bus stop in and I've clicked the wrong side of the road. Which is tricky sometimes when you're planning a route on this, because it sometimes doesn't zoom in enough on the map for you to pick the correct side. Just gotta nick across that middle island just there. Right, let's get these guys on. All these brummies on the holidays. Oh, you play Trade Sim World 2, Lee, that's good. Are you thinking of upgrading to the new one? Because if you've got any DLCs for Trade Sim World 2, you won't lose them. They all come across. I think they're all available as well right now on Xbox. It's only PlayStation 5, I think, that has got trouble. Right, let's get the doors closed. Right, I'm going to try a dodgy manoeuvre right across the middle. Right, I think we're back in business. Can't remember actually if we call in at the airport with this service, but we'll see. So much easier in one of these minibuses, it really is. Recently I've been using the biggest coach that I've got in the game, which is the one you see in the thumbnail today, and that's hard work. Some of these corners are so tight, it's difficult to get the whole bus round. And that's after quite a few hours playing it. I think, you know, on the channel, I think there's over 30 odd hours on the channel of Tourist Bus Sim played over these months since it released. So I've had a little bit of experience, but it's still a challenge. It's still a challenge in those larger buses. Now I need to go the correct way. Is it this way? I think it's this way. That was close. If I did detour to the right, it's only a short detour and it comes out here, joins back up here, so it wouldn't have been too bad, but that's the GPS confusing me again. So there's the airport on the left. We're not stopping at the airport. So I think this is pretty much a straight run north to south, this one. I shouldn't really cross these lanes on the roundabout, but feels like you're driving a go-kart. So Fernbus will be coming out, which is the one that everybody's been waiting for, which is another one from TML, but I'm hoping they do something with this first, because there's a lot of stuff not working. And alright, I took a wrong turn now, haven't I? Great. Right, we'll go around the roundabout. Not concentrating again. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that's not working, and if they want people to buy Fernbus, then they're going to have to fix this, aren't they, for anybody that's already picked this up. There's a lot of frustration with people who've already bought this one, because it is very, very, very quiet. And people don't forget, do they? Okay, here we go. Next stop. Thanks everybody for coming in though. Appreciate it. Just a bit of an impromptu one today. The big one, the main one's tonight, so. Right, let's get going. Continue down south. Let's just go for it. 20 kilometres down to the next one, which is La Mata. That's the next stop. I do still like the fact that in free mode it does tell you how far you've got until the next stop, and it tells you what the next stop's called, whereas you don't get that in career mode, which is a little bit of a shame. One of the things I like about Train Sim and other games similar to that is that it will always show you the distance to the next stop or station you're going to. I don't know why that is. It just gives you a feeling of achievement, I think, as you see the kilometres disappear from the total. Because it's kind of what you do in a real car, isn't it? If you're driving, and I'm assuming in a bus, which I haven't driven, but I know when I set the sat-nav up in the car and I'm going a great distance, I always like to have a look how far I've got to go. So it's quite a neat little thing, but I don't know why it isn't in the career mode section. It seems a bit strange, they've left it out, but anyway, it is what it is. There's worse things than that to fix, I think. Speeding just a little bit. 40 on this bend. I still think it looks good. There's still some scenery popping in, but just generally, I've always been pretty impressed with it, and that's not changed. I still think the same way. Some of the views you get and the draw distance, where you can see vehicles in front of you for quite a distance, is actually quite good. And I know this is on PS5, so you should expect kind of PC quality. But you know, compared to some of the things we get, it's actually quite good. I don't know how much, I mean, this is a port from the PC version, so I don't know how much they had to tweak from that version to get it to work on the next gen consoles. Not a clue. I bet it's not much though. They said they took some things out, like rain on the windows, for example. It can be raining, and from the inside, from this view, you can't see the rain on the windows still. So, you know, that's a bit pants because, again, talking about Train Sim World, we've had rain in Train Sim World, even on PS4, Xbox One, and it handles it perfectly. So, don't know what the excuse is for that, but anyway. Once again, it's a minor thing, but from an immersion point of view, it's nice to have it. Yeah, I'm in free roam, Lee, yeah. So let me flick the map up again. So we've come down at the top from Corralejo, we're coming all the way down. Came through Puerto del Rosario, go down to Costa Calma, Morro Jable, and then Cofetti, where you remember it's the kind of the off-road section. So that's what we're doing. Right, now this guy in the top mirror there on the right hand side, he's looking tough in that mirror. I don't know if he's getting on or not. Oh, here he comes. No, he's trolling me. No, he's not even getting on. We waited for him. I don't think she's getting on either, is she? Now they're trolling me. Right, we'll carry on. This can be a difficult bus stop to pull out of. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Whilst also making sure we don't run anybody down, because that wouldn't be good. Right, 27 kilometres down to La Lajita. So I can't remember whether I've left out all the windy sort of towns on the way down. This might just be a straight run down, we'll see. Like I said, July was the last time we streamed this live. I mean, time goes so fast, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like July. I know it's been a while, but when I was looking down the content list on the channel, it was middle of July when we did this. So, it's been ages. So if there's an audience for this, I will of course carry on playing it. So we'll see. We'll see how popular this one is. Alright, good. Nobody coming. Let's get across. I don't think there are shuttle trips, no. In free roam mode, Lee, all you can do is set up your own trips. So I've got a fair few trips set up. I think this is the longest one that I've got set up. I've got some coming down top to bottom, some going the other way, and I've got some that kind of go across the island. And I've got a couple of full-length island runs that come across the left side of the island, which is, you remember where all the mountain passes are and the windy stretches. I think we've run them all on stream. I've not added any new ones for a while, but things like the shuttle services are actual jobs from career mode, so no, they're not in this. Stay says, really that long? Yeah, it is. It is, yeah, because you were watching those, weren't you, Stacey? You were watching the bus ones. I seem to remember you quite like the bus ones, and yeah, we haven't been on since July with it. But the other interesting thing is, though, in the comments nobody said to me, oh, why don't you do some more tourist bus? Usually if somebody's missing something, they'll tell me. But nobody's, I think, all I can gauge is people have been a bit upset with it. And they've waited for things like the shuttle buses to be fixed for so long that they've just given up and thought, right, well, if they fix it, we'll come back. If they don't, because it is frustrating, because I've reached a point in the career mode where I've got so many shuttle services that I need to do, and I just can't properly finish them. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a video I put up, can I finish a shuttle service on the PS5? And I started that video and I thought, right, okay, if I finish it, well, that's fine, I'll look like an idiot. But I kind of knew it wouldn't finish, and I'd not run it before, because I just can't get them to work properly. So it's just a shame. I've got so many, in fact, I've got so many shuttle services queued up now in career mode. I don't think I've got anything else I can run until that's fixed. Unless I repeat it again. Or start a new career and start at the beginning. But I don't want to do that because I built up quite a level. So I'm kind of hanging on in the hope that something will happen. But I just worry that with Fernbus coming, Fernbus is going to be the main focus and this will get put on the wayside. Anyway, I don't want to be too negative because I do quite enjoy it. The bits that work I quite enjoy. So, gotta stay positive. So it looks like I am going into La Lajita, but I'm not too worried because I'm in the minibus. So I should get around those corners, no problem. Yeah, Fernbus is good. It is going to be good, Fernbus. Yeah, it is. I agree with that. And of course, if you're on console, you get the full map, don't you, and the extensions. Whereas similar thing happened with this, didn't it? PC guys had to pay for some of the stuff that we got on console as part of the base game. So it sounds like it's going to be a similar thing. Good afternoon, Alexander. How you doing? Oh, stasis and her naming lights again. Just let me get these people on, unless if there's anybody actually waiting. I don't know. Is this person getting on? It's like they're sliding over. Right, no need to hang about anymore. Let's get going. Oh, you got Train Sim World 3, did you, Alexander? Nice. How are you finding it? We're back streaming that tonight, by the way. We'll be on from about 6:30 UK time. Gonna run the BR187 again, and we'll see how much time we've got after that. He's gonna wait for me, isn't he? Okay, good man. We're off to Yandia Playa, which I think is a nudist beach. If you walk down to it, there's some quite dodgy things down there if you go and have a look. They've blurred them out, but I mean you can kind of tell something's going on. It's not bad you deleted Train Sim World 2. Yeah, I took it off as well. I took 2 off straight away. To me there wasn't much point. The profile transferred, you didn't lose any of your progress, and the DLCs will be across PC and Xbox. You can already play the DLCs now. PlayStation, we've still got the 64 gig limit plus PlayStation or staggering the DLC release over 3 weeks, so it's all going to eventually come across. So I didn't see the point of leaving Train Sim World 2 on there. I think you would leave it on if you wanted to get all the trophies for Train Sim World 2, but as we've been talking about in the Train Sim World streams, once you've played Train Sim World 3 with the new lighting and the new weather, Train Sim World 2 looks a bit old. So I couldn't go back to it. I decided straight away that I would move back. Not move back, move straight to TSW3 and then leave 2 behind, so that's what I did. And probably saved myself 70 gig of disk space as well in the process. Okay, we're too fast, way too fast. It says you can do 90 in that stretch there, but 90's... Whoa, that was close. 90's way too scary. But I'm going to get out of the way over on this side. I love these sandstorms though, that are blowing down this end of the map. They're great. They can put those, put the sand blowing across, but the you know, the rain isn't on the windscreen, which is a bit daft. So once you get onto this main road, you know you're getting down towards the end of the map. Esquinizo is off to the left of us actually. You can see that bendy road there on the GPS on the left. And thanks to everybody that told me the shortcut, so that you don't have to drive down there. If you are going down to Esquinizo, you don't have to go down that windy road. So thank you to everybody who told me that. After I spent ages trying to get down that windy road, by the way, and failing miserably, hitting every single barrier that was ever in existence down there, but it was good fun anyway. Hey Farah, how you doing? Wasn't expecting a live stream now. Thanks YouTube for not notifying me. No, it was just a spur of the moment thing. I was just taking a break from work and thought, right, okay, what can I do for an hour? So here we are. So don't worry. We'll be back tonight about 6:30 with a bit of Train Sim World 3. Apologies to anyone who's been in for a while, as heard me say that about 100 times by now. Alexander, can't wait until they bring Fernbus out on PS5. Yeah, it's going to be good, yeah. It'll be good. I think that's the big one that people were waiting for, wasn't it? Even more than this. And we talked about it on here, didn't we? Right from the beginning, that if they brought this one out, they were always going to bring out the next one. And that indeed is what's happening, so that's good. Ant-Man, how you doing? Good to see you. And I don't want to jinx it, although we are cheating, running minibus. I haven't had one crash so far. And I say that just as I come to a roundabout where always somebody wants to sideswipe me. There's 14 south. I see. You can tell when I'm reading the chat. I go sideways. 14 southeastern high-speed scenarios. It's good, isn't it? That actually, if you think about it. See, I don't think that was publicised enough. You know, as part of the message about what's new with Train Sim World 3. I think, you know, they could probably be shouting about that, couldn't they? Saying, well, we've got, you know, 14 scenarios. Because somebody, you know, some people really like scenarios. I quite like them because they're a bit different. I didn't realise there was 14 though. Oh wow, look at this. It is not going up this hill. Right, is there anybody behind me? Oh wow, look at that! We've got the sea underneath us. If we have an earthquake, we are doing a rapid Jules Verne down there. Wow. Right, so I need to try to get out of this somehow. I think what I'm going to have to do is... Actually, no, I want to be outside. Let's get outside. Let's do this. And I am going to do this. And if that guy doesn't move... I'm going to take a run up, as it were. Right, let's get to the flat. I need to see who's behind me, really, don't I? Right, now the only risk I've got here is that I might ground it. But other than doing this, we've no option, have we? So we might ground it a little bit, but let's try it. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, watch out for that cliff. There we go. Perfect. It's actually tricky to keep your speed up in this and get around these corners. Is this a new PS5 upgrade? What, this you mean? Sorry, this tourist bus? This is the same version. This is the same version we've always run, if that's what you mean. In fact, it only runs on next gen, this. No, it's not been updated, Ant-Man, no. Oh, I see, grounded it again. But I've got to keep the speed up, else I'll get stuck. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't run on the old gen. It's just PC and Gen 9 only. But the only reason for playing this today is Ant-Man says no, it's not been. Unfortunately, no, it's not been updated for months now. But because it was October when I last played this live, October. What am I talking about? We're not even in October. It feels like October. July it was, middle of July when we ran it live last. I thought I'd just jump on for an hour and just do a free roam. So just an impromptu one. I thought I was going to just play it for an hour anyway, so I just hit the button and went live with it as well. You still haven't picked this up, have you not, Farah? I didn't realise that. That makes sense then why you wouldn't know which platform it was on. The other thing is, I don't think it's been in. Yeah, I'm not worried about grounding it at this section, but I don't think it's been in a sale yet, has it? Or if it has, it's not been much in the sale. And Ant-Man, you're not playing it until the next update. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, we were just talking about the shuttle services. Once again, it's stopping career mode for me because I've got that many of them piled up now in career mode. I can't really do anything else until I've run a few of those, and I just can't get them to. It just makes my career profile look terrible because it keeps saying I failed, and I haven't failed. It's the game that's failed. It's not working like it should. Yeah, exactly, Farah. Yeah, shuttle service. I haven't tried a guided tour yet because I believe guided tours are also not working properly because the guide doesn't guide, which is pretty fundamental to a guided tour, isn't it? Really. But Dave, who usually joins the chat, Dave's tried some. I know Dave's tried some guided tours, and they're not working. So I just haven't been able to get that far. That's why I'm playing free roam now, because I just thought, let's just go for a drive. Keep it easy. So we just got this one more stop, actually, 3 kilometres right at the end of the route. Realised I haven't been out the bus much at all on this run. We were in the red one, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. Right, we'll go to the top and we'll turn round. And we can make that final stop. I still haven't got any of the DLCs for this, by the way. I mean, they were, you know, we talked about this, didn't we, extensively, but I always thought they were very expensive. I've not really changed my opinion of that. Here we go. This is the last one. Let's get the doors open. Why is nobody getting out? That's what I want to know. Tell me to close the door. Am I not far enough forward? Let's just try it. Maybe that's what it is. Oh look, everybody just suddenly popped out of the ground. You see that? Passengers transported 32 out of 38. It must have missed somebody. Must have left somebody behind. But it's sometimes difficult. You can wait there and you can see them outside, but you know some don't get on, so it's not always easy. Accidents, no accidents. That's the main thing where I'm concerned, and everything else was all right, so we're pretty good. So I think that will be it for Tourist Bus. So hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it when you come in and you don't know anything about it. And we'll be back tonight, remember, for Train Sim World, about 6:30 UK time, around abouts. Just in case you don't get a notification, Farah, that's what time we'll be starting. So hope to see you guys there. Until then, take care, have a good afternoon, and I will catch you later on. Bye for now.